Hi everyone. Today we are gonna show you best games for low-end PC. To more top 5 and top 10 games, be sure to subscribe to our channel.
Texas, please, won't let it make me crazy, baby, stay with me. Love gave me tuition, pays a college, made to star. And after he's been looked out, they don't want that sun is off.
Freedom Fighters. Freedom, the battle for Liberty Island, is set in a world where the Soviet Union won the Cold War. Now a fierce conflict is beginning to unfold in the streets of America. Red Army troops are pouring across the borders of Mexico and Canada shortly after a nuclear missile is unleashed on Washington, D.C. Chaos sets in when breaking news informs Americans that their president has been killed and the Russians have invaded the country. The Thing. Dropped into the frozen wastelands of Antarctica, you're the leader of a military rescue team sent to investigate the mysterious deaths of an American scientific expedition. This game is unlike anything you've ever experienced, blending action, evasion, trust and fear. Medal of Honor, Pacific Assault. Set in the Pacific Theater of WWII, Medal of Honor Pacific Assault represents a unique addition to the award-winning Medal of Honor franchise. Players step into the boots of Marine Private Tom Conlon and feel his shock at the destruction of the American fleet at Pearl Harbor, his growing resolve in the fight for Henderson Field on Guadalcanal, and his triumph at the battle for Tarawa Island. True Crime, New York City. Players wield the ultimate power as a rogue street cop on True Crime, New York City. Gamers assume the role of Marcus Reed, a former criminal turned cop, and use and abuse their authority to hunt down the murderer of Marcus Mentor while also cleaning up Manhattan neighborhoods from Harlem to Chinatown. Undercover investigations weave players through a murderous web of gangs and deceit as they battle crooks, Marcus' past and everything else the city throws at them. Star Wars Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront gives you a chance to play a soldier during the wars in the Star Wars galaxy. Battle for freedom or dominance, across 10 unique worlds. Use authentic Star Wars weapons and vehicles from X-Wings to snow speeders. Experience true online chaos, as you fight the great battles of the Star Wars universe. In Conquest mode, players who capture planets will gain specific advantages over their rivals, adding to the strategic challenge. Exciting online play for up to 16 players. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Go behind the headlines and enter the real world of modern espionage of Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Enter Tom Clancy's world of super-secret soldiers and operatives. You are Sam Fisher, a highly trained special operative from the National Security Agency's secret arm, the Third Echelon. 2 CIA agents have disappeared from Azerbaijan. You then find out that a former state of the Soviet Union is planning an attack on the US. You must infiltrate the enemy personnel and stop this terrorist attack from happening. Then you must escape without a trace. Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic takes place just a few years after the Mandalorian Wars, thousands of years before the events in the Star Wars movies we know and love. 2 Jedi, Master Revan and his apprentice Malak, led the Republic's forces to victory and pursued the Mandalorians into deep space only to return as Dark Jedi at the head of a huge fleet of Sith warships. Only the Force powers of the Jedi Bastila prevented the Sith from overwhelming the Republic's weakened forces. At the start of the game, Malak has usurped control of the Sith by betraying Revan and has attacked the ship carrying Bastila and yourself. In true Star Wars style, the game begins with a bang. Need for Speed Underground. Enter the world of urban street racing and high-performance tuner cars with the latest title in the hit Need for Speed series, Need for Speed Underground. Take on today's most popular tuner cars from Mitsubishi Motors, Subaru, Toyota and many more, building the ultimate street machine by earning cash to pay for custom body kits and a host of licensed car performance mods. But just creating a custom street racing machine will not get you to the top. It takes a certain amount of attitude and razor-sharp driving skills to compete in the tough world of urban racing. Call of Duty 2. Call of Duty 2 redefines the cinematic fighting game. It's a complete wargaming experience with more immense, more intense, more realistic battles than ever before. Beautifully rendered graphics, dynamic lighting and shadows, groundbreaking AI, and choice-based gameplay innovations make this the most intense WWII shooter yet. Go online for Axis vs. Allies team-based multiplayer action, building on the intense Call of Duty multiplayer modes. Grand Theft Auto: Vice City. Following the success of Grand Theft Auto, developer Rockstar North takes gamers on a tour of a new city in Grand Theft Auto: Vice City. With new sights, new characters, new business opportunities, and even a whole new 80s themed era, players can indulge in more criminal fun than ever before. Vice City features more expansive locations, and over 120 vehicles ripe for the picking, such as exotic cars, motorcycles, luxury yachts and planes. The soundtrack boasts 3 times the tunes compared to the previous GTA, and features countless 80s hits. Over 40 different weapons ensure effective firepower and provide enough variety for stylish defensive measures. For more top 5 and top 10 games, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Central